Welcome to the episode of Fuck This House. I am your home improvement guru, Andy Mann. When the flannel comes on, the guru comes out. Today we are installing a new door at the backyard entrance, which goes from the yard to the garage. Or if you're coming out from the garage, it's the door that'll let you go from the garage to the yard. It works both ways. Originally, I suggested a revolving door, but they said it just wouldn't work with this type of house. So we are now with the carpenter, Tim and Nick, as he is preparing the frame. Am I correct? The frame, which the door jamb. You have toe jam, and then you have door jam. The jam will fit snugly into the properly measured orifice, which will complete. It's almost like the last step on the house that they have done in my previous episodes of Fuck This House. Originally, the door did come in, but it was the wrong size, and it was rectangular. The door went that way, but the rectangle shape is this way. So it's more or less like putting a puzzle into a hole, but it has to fit the right way. Now Tim is in, and he's taking off. I'm assuming that's the packaging.
Exactly.
That's for packaging and transporting purposes to protect the door from any damage during the course of the transportation that the door took from the place where it started its destination to get here.
That's right.
Okay. Now this door seems to come with its own complete frame and saddle, which thus alleviates more work in the future.
That's right. It does.
This is a thermo-through door, I can see, because it has to be the proper door for the temperature, because it's an entry door. Door. Right. Now, is this damaged? Because I see there's two holes in it.
Well,
should they bring it back
that way, or we could just put doorknobs in them?
Or we could donate this to Pinocchio.
That's right.
He would have a ball with this.
Well, actually, his little pet.
Right.
Woody Woodpecker did that.
Gotcha. But so I guess that's okay. So what's next, Tim?
Well, there's some screws holding this together.
Okay.
If you look right here.
Let's go on the other side of the door. Instead of opening the door which would have made it easy if I went through the door, I went around the door, which was, I wasn't thinking. So next time I got to go on the other side, I'll just go through the door instead of walking around the frame, which you could do now because it's not installed in the house yet. You could still walk around the door because it's outside of the frameage section of the entrance of the household. Now he's going to grab it and he's going to put it. As you can see, it fits perfectly with the frame. Now I noticed before we had you showed me, you pointed out that whoever put in the previous door, they used trim instead of shims. The moment of concentration right now, you really can't disrupt the carpenter when he's doing his work. As you can see the concentration in Tim's face, he wants to make the homeowner very happy and doing the proper job. And I see it fits like
the bottom towards me.
Now, Nick is on the inside, so they're talking to each other through the door.
That should be about good. What I have to do is I'm going to have to cut the J channel across the top.
The J channel. He has to cut the J channel across the top.
For now.
Do you get the J channel? Because I get Stars, I get Netflix.
Yeah, well, the J channel's like, it's after I.
Got it.
You know what
so
I mean?
you get all the channels.
Yeah, pretty much.
It depends what kind of package you signed up for.
Yeah, exactly. Speaking of packages, I
yes.
think you got one on the front porch.
I have a package in the front porch.
Yes.
Well, I'll check it later. I'm more concerned with the back porch. I sense that Tim wants to somehow get rid of me, but it's just a beautiful
I
process.
gotta get a screw gun, so chill. Hold that, all right, Nick?
Okay, are these frosted windows?
Yeah, yep, like frosted flakes, but they're windows.
Right.
You know, you
So-
don't look me off.
So frosted windows, you don't actually get to see directly in or out, but it gives the homeowners a sense of lightage, but not clearage. It does offer privacy and lightage at the same time. And I also noticed that the grid in the windows also match the grids in all the windows in the house. It's good to have matching doors and windows.
Come around with the ladder.
He's not talking to himself. He's talking to his helper Nick behind the door.
He's on the other side of the door.
Right. The other side of the door or behind the door.
We're behind it.
We're on the outside looking in, and Nick is on the inside looking out. And as a matter of fact, my favorite Led Zeppelin album is In Through the Outdoor, which has a lot of great hits on it. If you ever get a chance to, so that's basically it. So we're gonna make sure all this fits with the J channel, and eventually we're gonna put the doorknobs and the deadbolt in here. Wow, you must be like Casper. I didn't even. How did you get through the door without me? That was very good on Nick's part. I didn't see him open the door. Maybe he walked through the door, or maybe he came from around the front part of the house into the backyard.
Where your package is.
And my packages are still there. Now, I see you took part of the frame off. What is the reason for taking part of the frame off?
Well, because the door, this is called brick molding.
Right.
It goes on the outside of the door.
Okay.
The brick molding is higher than the J channel.
Got it.
So, we're going to have to cut our brick molding down to fit inside the J channel.
Perfect.
That's the easiest thing.
So you're going to use a circular saw for that, with a miter box, something?
I'm going to use a circular saw, exactly, and what we call rip it. I'm going to rip it.
He's going to rip it with the circular saw, thus making the pieces fit into the space. Well, there you have it, folks. Tim, a very great job you're doing.
Andy, thank you very much.
I hope I wasn't in your way.
What are you doing with this bat?
I'm just holding it. I'm going to put it here. Nick,
I'm going to
it's been a
check your
pleasure.
memory, Andy,
What?
because you are the guru.
What
is this called again?
This is the J channel.
That's the J channel.
Right.
Or, as the carpenters call it, brick molding.
Oh, brick molding.
Yeah.
Right. Well, I'm going to go check my packages in the front.
Go check your package,
Thank
Andy.
you for the notification.
All right, we'll see you shortly.
You got it. I'm going to check my package, and it seems to be doing rather well. I am Andy Mann. Thank you for tuning in to Fuck This House.